Hello. Hello to you all. The sleigh bells will continue jingling and jangling in the background because that's what we do during the holiday period. Oh, look, quite colours are a little bit weird. Let's see what we can do about that. Brighter. Maybe a little cooler. Warmer. I think warmer's better. I don't know, the colours are weird. It's because I've got these pink and purple lights. They affect the colour of everything, even my face. I'll take it. Hello, Amy Plays 456, Ryan, the great dude. Need to bring my mic over here. That's why you can barely hear me. Let's try that again. Hello. Now you can hear me. Amy Plays 456, Ryan, the great dude. Peanuts 409, High Priest. Grook, Yugget. Game Earth Gen. Year's End just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for that. I will turn the jingles down a little bit more for you. Year's End subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much for that. The Fantastician. Sheldon MTL. I Am Curious Mauve. PGAM LEZ. MomoCat18. All of you here in the chat, thank you so much for joining us. We'll play some Animal Crossing in just a moment. You will see. It's right over here waiting for us. We'll be over there in just a moment. Isabel is patiently waiting. Doing a big charity stream today. And in fact, I'm just going to put this up on the screen already. There's the charity donator, donation widget overlay thing. And also you see that down in the corner there. If you type donate into chat as I just did, it will take you to a link where you can go and donate to a charity stream that's running today. I'll be playing Among Us today from 12 to 2 p.m., I believe. With Sandeep, one of the wonderful, wonderful guild members that I've got to meet through playing the guild with Among Us with Felicia in the guild. Of course, I already knew Felicia, but once I started playing with in her guild games, I got to know many of the other wonderful members of the guild, like Sandeep, like Vince Casso, or Vence Casso as we call him now, Robin Thorson, Amy Okuda. Jeff Lewis, just, all really super cool, fun people. And Sandeep asked me to be a part of his charity fundraising stream today, which I believe is might be going on even right now and will certainly be going on throughout the day. And I'm doing a 3-hour shift with Sandeep later today. I'm doing 2 hours of Among Us, 12 to 2 Pacific. And then I believe I'm sticking around to do an extra 1 hour of like some kind of writers panel, like discussion thing that Patrick Rothfuss, one of my favorite authors and a good friend of mine, is also going to be a part of. I don't know too much about that, but hey, it's for charity. I like Sandeep. I said I would help him out. Happy to do so. I think Trisha Hirschberger is playing with us in the Among Us game today and some other internet luminaries. It'll be fun. So I'm going to play Animal Crossing for about an hour today, up until around 11:30. Then I have to go get set up for this other stream, and I'll be back at around 12 for the Among Us thing. But everything's set up right now already for the donation stuff on my channel. If you're going to watch on my channel, just be aware you can type ! Donate into chat at any time and help Sandeep raise some money for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, which is the charity he is supporting. And obviously that's a very, very worthy cause. So yeah, I'll have the hashtag and the donate link and the little donate thermometer. He's got a very modest $5,000 goal. As you can see, he's already raised $95 and he's not even officially started yet. That was just like a couple of early donations that came in before the stream really got underway. So I'm hoping that we can put up some good numbers. I've already, I'm very proud to have been a part of a couple of really good charity initiatives already this year. Obviously, earlier in the year, Animal Talking did the Color of Change, Black Lives Matter special charity show where we raised, I think, $10,000. That was pretty cool for Color of Change. And then just recently, of course, I did the Dr. Lupo Among Us game where we raised about our little segment of it. We raised about 120 grand, which contributed to an overall total of more than $2 million that Lupo raised in that 24-hour stream. Lupo, of course, as always, putting us all to shame in the charity stakes. Just amazing work that he does. I'm doing this one with Sandeep today for multiple sclerosis, and then Pooh Bear, Grand Pooh Bear, one of the organizers of Fallmania, the Fall Guys tournament that I've taken part in a couple of times, has a charity event tomorrow that I'll also be taking part in, and I think we're playing Among Us again in that one, so that'll be super fun. Also, stay tuned. If you follow me on Twitter, let's see if this browser's even working. Is this browser working? I got to get it working here. Hold on. Let me see. Where is the correct? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so just want to let you know, this is kind of cool. I need to bring that up a little bit. Hold on. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But the good people at Butterfinger sent me this wonderful custom Xbox Series X. I guess you could also use it with a Series S or even an Xbox One, I think. I'm not sure. I think so. Controller. And they sent me this controller in like a regular Xbox controller box. And I'm like, why'd they send me this? I mean, it's nice, but I don't really need another Xbox controller. Never occurred to me it might be a special one. My kid opened it up. She's like, Daddy, look, it's this very shiny yellow Butterfinger thing. Part of the reason why I didn't go to the Xbox controller right away is because they also sent like a dozen. They also threw in like a dozen Butterfinger bars in the box. No, I was more interested in that. Ooh, Butterfinger bars. But my kid was like, Daddy, look, it's a special controller. I'm like, ooh, that's very, very nice. And then they emailed me this morning and said, hey, just so you know, that one's for you. But if you want, you can give away another controller or any way you want. Do it on stream. Send us the name and address and details of whoever you decide is the winner, and we will ship a Butterfinger controller just like this one to them as well. So that's really cool. At some point in the future, maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, maybe over the weekend, I don't know, but sometime over the holiday period, we will be giving away one of these Xbox Butterfinger controllers, which is really cool. And then also, we have this. Let me see if I can find it. I have no idea where it is right now, but Xbox sent me this really, really cool giant Jenga set. Like, imagine Jenga, but like bigger. And essentially it looked like a giant Xbox Series X, but it was made out of Jenga bricks. And it was all kind of modern. They had all the logos and the stuff on the back to make it look like it was a Series X. It was pretty much a life-size Xbox Series X, but it was made out of Jenga bricks. Joe Dropkick, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. This giant Xbox Series X, it was made out of Jenga bricks. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Hold on. Let's see. Xbox. Let's see. I know I took a picture of it. I just don't think I still have it. Maybe I can borrow someone else's. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, do they have a picture of it though? Oh yeah, they have a picture of it here. This is in someone else's tweet. Here we go. So like if I go over here, hold on, pull this up. Go back to the browser real quick. So this is what they sent me. It basically looks like a giant. Not a giant, like an actual life-size Xbox Series X, but it's made out of Jenga bricks. And as you can see, they said, oh, as you start like playing Jenga with it, you'll notice that there are some surprises inside. And what we did notice, indeed, is that each many of the bricks inside have these Xbox codes on them, and each code is for a subscription to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate that could be good for anything between 1 month and 3 months, and there's like loads of them. And so what I thought might be a really fun thing to do at some point in the near future is, if I can rope Leah into this, is do a stream where we play a game of Jenga using the big Xbox bricks, And as we uncover the codes, we'll reveal the codes, and people who are watching in the chat can redeem them. And I thought that might be like a cool thing to do. Maybe that's the idea. But we definitely have this. We definitely have the Butterfinger controller to give away, and we also have the codes to give away. And the best thing about that giveaway, from my point of view, is I don't have to ship you anything. Because I hate that. I don't want to have to go to the post office, especially these days when we're trying to stay away from the house and stay into the house. 50. We have 15 codes, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate codes to give away. And of course, Ultimate means it's good on Xbox and on Windows PCs. So a lot of people potentially could make use of those codes, and so we'll give those away at some point in the near future. And yeah, so the nice thing, what I really, really like about those codes and the controller giveaway is I don't have to go to the post office, don't have to worry about COVID, don't have to worry about packing shit up and sending it and how much does it cost to send and blah, 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 blah. This will just be easy for the Butterfinger thing. Once they get your name and address and information, I'll just give that to the Butterfinger people, and they will send you that controller if you're the winner. And then with the codes, all I'm going to do is just show them on the screen, and you can like rush to type them in, and whoever gets there first will be the winner. If you're going to do that, I'll give you a little tip right now. Do that via redeem.microsoft.com. Don't try to do it in the Xbox interface. You'll be able to type in the numbers and the codes much more quickly if you're doing it like an actual keyboard. Or I guess you could just plug a USB keyboard into your Series X as well. That would be another valid way to go. So bear that all in mind, because at some point in the near future we will be doing all of those things. And of course, I haven't done this lately, but I really should. As a member of the Astro Collective, Astro, the people who make my headphones, my A50s that I like very much, and various other little gadgets and things that I have around here. Every month I have a set of A40 headsets to give away, which is basically very similar to the A50s, just like not quite as high end, but still very, very good. I think they're not wireless. I think that's the only difference, but they're basically the same headphones. Astro A40s. I have one set of those to give away every month, and so I'll be back into the habit of doing that more regularly. Joe Dropkip asks the questions, Gary, could it ever be possible to put these streams onto YouTube? And in fact, yes, I do that all the time. If you go to my YouTube channel, which is, let's see if this Nightbot command still works. Yes, it does. If you go to my YouTube channel, you will note that a lot of the streams that I do here do end up on that channel. This stream today will probably end up on that channel. Animal Crossing Mornings always goes onto YouTube eventually, so you'll see this on YouTube later. Obviously, there's no more animal talking for the time being. So there's none of that. I mean, the archive, all 26 episodes that we've done are there. You can still watch that. And in fact, we also put up a new episode of Talk Guys just yesterday. So, the talk show energy, the talk show momentum is still going, just without animal talking for the foreseeable future. And I still do Animal Crossing uploads, and every now and again I do other random uploads as well. Like I said, I'm thinking about doing a FIFA career mode, and maybe making a little playlist out of that, doing a series of YouTube episodes. We'll see how it goes. I'm thinking about it. I'm toying with the idea. I might go get like a cool FIFA like stream overlay for my. I saw one on Streamlabs the other day, one that looked really cool. It just looked like EA's front end FIFA interface. If you want to see me rage, and you've seen me rage at Fall Guys and Among Us and other games. FIFA is a game that will bring rage out of me, probably like nothing else. So maybe that'll be a good one for some rage streams. We'll see how it goes. But that's all in the future. What awaits us in the present? Well, I'll tell you first of all, what awaits us in the present is me turning off those sleigh bells and then moving my elements, my little stream elements and whatnot over here, going over here, and you'll recognize this sound. You know that sound. It is the sound of Animal Crossing. And here is Isabel waiting to greet us for another day on the beautiful sun-kissed, well, not so much right now because it's the middle of winter, island of Kauai. No news? Good. I just want to get on with it. Don't overdo it. No danger of that this week. Let's see here. I've never been to Blackpool. I've been to Brighton, which is, I guess, kind of the Blackpool of the South. I've never been to Blackpool. I've spent a decent amount of time in the north of England, just not in Blackpool in particular. I heard it's very nice. Oh, that's right. I bought myself some Santa hats so that I could give them to my friends. Did your wife finish Assassin's Creed? Well, Leah is in the chat right now. She can tell her the answer to that. I believe the answer is no, because it's a massive game, but she is still playing it quite regularly. I believe she's been doing the Yuletide holiday quests that they just added to the game. I love how games do kind of seasonal Christmas content and stuff like that. It always makes me happy when games do little yeah, even if it's just like a little, with Among Us, they've just added a few cosmetic things, or the bigger games, Fortnite and, PUBG and these big games always do like big, holiday seasonal things. I just love it. I love it when they do that kind of stuff. Oh, I like these coats. Oh, maybe I'll wear that. Oh, these are very retro. Look at that. A very retro style. I really like that. Got these Yodel shirts. Did you finish Cyberpunk? I haven't even started it. I'm not gonna play that game until they fix it. Once the bugs are taken out, I'll happily deal with it. You know what? I should pull some of these. I've got dupes of a lot of items that I can just pull out and sell. Oh, I love these coats. Look at these coats. I'm gonna wear my blue one. It is my favorite. It is my favorite. Yeah, and they have done a great. Animal Crossing has done a great job with this winter update. As you can see, I've got my celebratory candles. My Hanukkah candles are flickering away right there. Doesn't seem to have the correct number of candles for a menorah. Aren't there supposed to be 8? I mean, it's not technically not a menorah, but if they're going for a menorah-like look, shouldn't there be 8 candles? I don't know. I'm not a Hanukkah expert. I don't know. My Christmas room is looking quite wonderful. As you can see, I've got my very nice illuminated tree. I've got my holiday train set. I've got my very nice dollhouse, my little mobile, my writing bureaus where I write my letters to Santa over here. Nice place to sit and have a hot cup of tea. Play the piano. Play with my scale electrics, my race car kit. And I added a jukebox as well, just to so I could play. So there's still no Christmas music in the game, which annoys me. I don't know why KK Slider has not released a Christmas album yet. But in the meantime, some of the KK classical music is close enough. Going for a kind of a classy, elegant, Dickensian Christmas look down here, and I do. It's working. It's working. I think I'm liking the Christmas room. Maybe a few more finishing touches, but for right now, it's what I wanted basically. I'm very happy with the Christmas room. No complaints. All right, let's set about our day. So lovely and snowy, and I just love it. My little snowman here. Check in on the daily stores. See what goodies they've got. What do we have today? Oh, another puppy. I already have a couple of those. I don't need any more though. I've already got all the video game machines that they offer. Do I have anything to sell these jokers? I don't at the moment. I just need to wrap these hats so I can give them to my neighbors. It might actually be more. I might have more hats than I need at this point, but I'm gonna wrap them anyway just to make sure, because I know there are at least one and maybe 2 neighbors that don't have their Santa hats yet, and I need to make sure that they get them. We'll work on that. Okay. Check a little Able Sisters. See what the holidays. They have any nice winter clothes. I mean, I'm pretty happy with my winter wardrobe as well, but you never know what. I do like that pilot's hat, actually. I might want to add that. I might already have it. No way to check. Okay, the holo... Ooh, what's this? Dragon jacket. Ooh, that's very fancy. Kind of like that, actually. I'll come back and look at that later. I've got all the Christmas sweaters. Ooh, I think I have all the raincoats. I probably want it in green if I'm going to get it in any color. I feel like I have that, but... Oh, they have these in different colors, too. Look at this. I feel like brown is kind of the classic color. If you're going to get it, go with brown. All right. I'm going to buy these. It's actually a pretty good look. Oh, God. I am ready to buy. I just don't want to wear it out. That's the whole vibe. Okay. All right. Shopping tasks done for the day. Kamadi subscribed at tier 1. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. And to many of you that I see in the chat right now, Dark Nan, Aha Brian, MC Honeybee, of course, always a favorite around here. Then a Star Danced, Tomato Farms, and our latest subscriber, Kanadi. Thank you very much. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you very much for coming by. Let me see. Still have one more fossil to get before I can complete my fossil collection. It's driving me crazy. I need that left Terra wing. That's the last thing that I need to achieve museum dominance. Total domination. Oh, I can now make a log bed. I'll take it. Alright, come check in with my snowboys. I see there's a new snowball. Ooh, I'll take a large snowflake from you, thank you very much. Will you also give me one? Yes, yes, yes. Farming them snowflakes. All very, very handy craft items. Let's do a quick bit of diggy over here. Get this fossil dug up. Okay, I see the two snowballs. I very shamefully had to ask Leah to make my snowboy for me yesterday because I just could not get it right. But let's see. I'm going to try and do it today without any help from anyone. I'm just going to make it. I'm going to make it my way. I'm going to make it my way. Let's see if I can do it perfect. I see the two snowballs. They're right here. We're gonna make the big one. Get it nice and big. Hey, Break722. I hope you're having an awesome day as well. I'm looking forward to having a nice day, playing some video games, and then hanging out with my family and probably playing more video games. Let's check the size on this. How does that look? Maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bit bigger. But I think it's mostly there. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to say that's good for the body. Now let's get the head right. God, how many kicks is it? Like 13 kicks before you can start rolling? It's a lot of kicks. Get this up there. Let's see. So like just for reference, this one's perfect. Right? So you can see how the head and the head is slightly smaller than the body. But not too much smaller. That's what you gotta look for. So let's see how we're doing right here. It's supposed to kind of go up to like the bottom of my ears, I think, to get this right. Right now, that's still too small. But you could easily make it too big. So I'm just gonna kind of roll it back and forth here. You can easily overdo it. That still looks a little bit small. I feel like this is the right size. Oh, maybe I've made it too big. I might have made it too big. By the time I roll it over there, it might be too big. Am I gonna fucking rage here? Let's try it. It's too big. It's too big. Oh! 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 Let's go! I thought it was too big. I thought it was too big. A frozen bed. I got a perfect snowman. Snowboy. Alright, it's going to be a good day. That's how we know. Let's check my DIY here, see what I got. Oh yeah, frozen bed. And I also got a frozen treat set. Make some popsicles. Make some ice pops. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I like all of this. I like all of this. I like the frozen bed. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to make that frozen bed. Like, where would I put it? But it's nice. It's nice to have the DIY. Oh, hey, how's it going? What's up, Daddy? Did I give you a hat? I felt like I did. I feel like I did give you a hat. Well, I got a snowboy. We got the day's off to a good start. I was perfectly ready to kind of rage quit and resave that to get it right. But as it turns out, I didn't need to. Right, Piper's already got a hat. I don't know why Kate ended up having such a hard time with Piper. She's been fine on my island so far. Kate had a whole drama. She made like a whole YouTube video about the drama she was having with Piper on her island. I'm like, man, Piper seems like a real shithouse. And then she came to my island, and Piper's been a delight so far. I don't know what the problem was, what the beef was. Gonna get that last fossil. I'm gonna get it. Check in on Lobo. Lobo lives all the way out here in the woods. He's a loner. Lives in this log cabin. Oh, he's working on some DIY. What's up, Lobo? Ooh, a Scarecrow. I don't think I have that yet. That's something new for me to learn. I'll make a Scarecrow. Let's take a look at it. Learny, learny, learny. Do a little learny, learny. Alright, got a Scarecrow. See you later, Lobo. Thanks for that. Curious to know what it costs. Probably like some wood and weeds or something. Let's see what it takes to make that. Where would that go? Where would that be? Oh, it's right here at the very top. Yeah, tree branch and weeds. Oh, it's easy to make that. I might make that later as a little hobby project. Let's see here. Back to my. You can see here that I've got a Nook Miles thing to deal with. Oh, good point. Yeah, there might be some good customizations on that as well. Should look into that. All right. Ooh, more fossils. I'm digging up every fossil I see now because I'm so close to... I just need that one last fossil. Oh my god, come on. Is red here? Did you see... Oh, I do have red? Okay, I gotta go talk to red, which means I'm gonna have to cheat and pull up the website. Thanks, Julian Foster. I'm glad you like the sweater. It's a Super Mario sweater. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got Super Mario on it. Quite pleased about that. Let's go talk to Red. I'd love to talk to Red. Oh, snowflakes. I see another one floating around over here. Let's go see Red. Comes to my island so rarely. I'm glad you spotted that. Thank you. Alright, so I might ask someone in chat to do the art appraisal for me. I could Google it myself, but like it's a hassle if somebody wouldn't mind doing it. Let's see what's what here. Leah, maybe you can do it. You're good at this. Or I'll take advice from anyone, but like don't fuck me up. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's first check out the Quaint Painting. Okay. Let's take a closer look here. Alright, Quaint Painting. Is this real or fake? Who can tell me? There's too much milk? It's fake because there's too much milk? Okay. Alright, thank you. I believe lots of people said that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Amazing painting. Alright, amazing painting. What's the dealio? Real or fake? Fake? Oh, Yuki-chan says it's fake. Man on left should have a hat. A couple of people are saying fake. I'm willing to believe that. Anyone else? It's called Amazing Painting. The guy in the middle has no hat, so it's fake. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm buying. I'm believing you. Oh, everyone's confirming fake. Okay. Let's check. No, the Mona Lisa shouldn't be difficult, but let's look. Famous painting. This one, I can feel like I can tell it's fake just by looking at the small version. Let's take a look. I feel like I want to buy it shouldn't be the default version. I mean, that's fake, right? That's not the fucking real Mona Lisa. That's definitely fake. I mean, I'm not an art expert, but everyone knows what the Mona Lisa looks like. Alright. Alright, last one. Moody painting. Let's take a closer look. So does this mean this one's real? Oh, this one's always genuine? Okay, let's buy it. Thanks, Art Appraising Squad. I appreciate it. Let's buy it. Yay! And that will show up in the mail tomorrow. Can't wait to donate that to Blathers. He's going to love that. A little scooter. Is he selling a scooter as well? What's going on there? Take a little look at Red's life here. Little bunk bed that he sleeps on. What's behind that padlock? That's what I want to know. You know Red's very shifty. Yes, good job, art squad. Art team. Well done. Thank you for guiding me. Oh, the bed's for sale? You can actually buy that bed? That's kind of a sad bed, though. I'm not buying that. A prison bed or something. Ooh, snowflake. Snowflakey flaky. Can't see where it's gone. Oh, it's fucked off. Oh, there it is. You bastard. Fucker. Right, do some shaky over here instead. Well, the day has gone quite well so far. Perfect snowboy, 2 large snowflakes, an original genuine painting from Red. The trees have been quite generous. Got a new DIY from a couple of new DIYs. Now, if I got a balloon, if I popped a balloon to get a that festive tree, that large festive tree that I've been craving, that would really put me over the top. But I don't know, maybe that's too greedy to expect that on top of everything else. It's been a very good day so far. Can't complain. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, you know, it doesn't really matter. Oh, there's a couple of people over here having fun. Now, did I not give you... I felt like I gave you a Christmas hat. Or did I only give you a Christmas sweater? I don't see a Christmas hat in here, so maybe I'll give you one. Yes. Wonderful. I love it. Ooh, a long pleather coat in return. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to give one to Tutu as well. I got to get rid of these things. Can't give a gift to one friend in front of the other friend and not give them one as well, you know? There you go. Look at that. Everyone's got... Oh, a cartoonist set for me. Look, this has turned into a very good day for me. Look at that. Oh, look. Everyone's got their little... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'll sit down next to Kit. There you go. We can have our little Santa hats on and sit down together and have a little party times. Alright, that was fun. Nice hanging out with you guys. Oh yeah, I gave all of my villagers Christmas sweaters. And as you can see, I've been giving them Santa hats as well. See who's over here. 11 o'clock. I got about 30 minutes left to play. Then I'm going to take a short break and I'll be back at noon with some Among Us. What's up, kid? Did I not give you a Santa hat? I don't think I did, otherwise I'd see it in your house. Oh, you look much more festive now, kid. Ooh, an Aaron knit sweater. Very nice. Not sure about Kit's toilet right there in the living room, but he's only got one room in his house, so what's he gonna do? I guess as long as no one comes over, you can shit in your living room as long as there's no one else there, I suppose. Bit awkward in front of a guest. Fuck off. We can't all be winners. We can't all be winners. Oh, this tree's been very generous. Look at that. No complaints there. Do they not have wasps in the winter? Because I've shaken a lot of trees getting these ornaments, and I haven't had any wasps come out. I wonder if they turn the wasps off in the winter, like as a seasonal thing. I have my net out just in case. I'm just saying I haven't seen any wasps. Ooh, money tree. There aren't any wasps in the lighted trees. Okay, that's good to know, so I don't have to worry about keeping my net out. That's actually helpful to know. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna put that away. Then we're gonna get 10,000. And we're gonna bury that. There we go. Okay, alright, good. That'll pay off down the road. I forgot who lives here. Who lives over here? It's nice for Christmas time to kind of check on your neighbors and see how they're doing. You know, a lot of people get lonely over the Christmas holidays. They don't always have people, you know. And it's particularly sad at Christmas. This is why it's a sad fact, but like, you know, calls to like suicide hotlines and crisis lines and, you know, like call this number if you're depressed kind of line. Like that goes way up over the holiday period because there's this expectation, you know, that society and the media like puts out there that, you know, Christmas is a happy time for families and to have your loved ones around you. And that's a fine message, but like what about people that not everyone is that lucky? Not everyone has family, not everyone has loved ones, not everyone has a lot of friends. Some people are really, you know, lonely and alone. And they get even sadder at Christmas time because, you know, society's kind of telling them this is the time to be happy and surrounded by loved ones. And like, well, fuck, I ain't got that. That happened to me. That's happened to me. I remember at least one Christmas I spent totally alone. And I was really sad. I was like, I don't want to be like this at Christmas. But like, it's just the cards that I was dealt. I was really bummed out. And this Christmas, of course, is going to be even worse because, you know, especially like in the UK and here in the US where we've like really fucked up the COVID response, a lot of people are going to be stuck at home. Even if you have loved ones, you might not get to see them, and that's fucked up. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a downer there. It's just, you know, it's the reality. I'm very grateful for the family that I have here in my house. That I'll get to spend it with them. There were plans afoot. We were hoping to have Grandma Linda come out here for Christmas, but that's not going to happen now because, you know, can't fucking get out here. So, you know, that's a real bummer. I know Leah's really sad that she's not going to get to see her mother this Christmas. Usually she would. She'd see her family who are all on the East Coast. Can't do that this year. Absolutely disgraceful. Really sad. If you live in Australia or New Zealand or you know, anywhere basically in the Far East, China, Japan, Taiwan, anywhere like that, you're spending Christmas with your family because they fucking took care of it. They sorted it out. And they, you know, are able to have a normal Christmas because they have decent functioning governments run by decent, normal, competent people. We don't have that here. And they don't have it in the UK. You got a bunch of fucking clowns running the show, which is now why, you know, people have had their Christmases in the UK ruined at the last minute, and why everyone here in America is going to have a shitty Christmas. Hopefully for the last time, though. Next Christmas should be better. Hope so. All right, come on. Left Terra wing. Left Terra wing. Nah, nothing. I mean, I'm not getting my hopes up because every time, you know, one out of what, 65 fossils, or however many it is. The chances of me hitting the jackpot are really slim, but at this point, I'm going to need someone to, like, gift me that. I'm going to need someone like Leah or someone I know to kind of bring over a left Terra wing and give it to me, because the chances of me just, like, finding it organically at this point, obviously, are pretty slim. But I would love to finish that collection. If next Christmas isn't better, we're buying Grandma Linda an RV so we can drive out. I still think we should have done that this year. I don't know why we didn't jump on that this year. We talked about it. I love the idea of driving across country in an RV. I've always wanted to do that. Get like one of those really good ones. I've always wanted to go to one of those RV shows. You know, they have these big RV expos where like, lots of exhibitors and RV retailers will come out and, you know, show you their RVs. And some of these, I mean, these RVs now, if you're willing to spend the money, it's like, I mean, it really is like a mobile house, like with all the amenities and, you know, really nice living room and a bedroom and a decent kitchen, and like you could actually live in it quite comfortably. And you know, some of them are really high tech and really luxurious. So I watched some of these YouTube videos and I'm like, man, I would live in that RV. No, I mean, not like for the rest of my life, but for a couple of months driving across the USA or whatever, that would be fantastic. I would love to do that. When the world goes back to normal and they have one of those RV expos, you see them all the time. You're driving down the freeway, and you see a sign that says, you know, coming up next week, you know, RV Expo at the county fairgrounds or whatever. I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to go to one of those. The problem with it is, if I go to one, I'm fucking buying an RV, you know, and you know, there's a decent one. You're looking at a few $100,000, like for a really good one, the kind that I'm looking for. You can get them much cheaper than that. You can get a decent one for under $100,000, I think. You can also rent them. You know, for people that don't want to, you know, make the big time expenditure. But, you know, they're very big in the retirement market. You know, you retire, you know, you're empty nesters. The kids have fucked off. They've left the house. You don't have a job to go to anymore. You've got a bunch of money. Hopefully, if you've managed your finances shrewdly, you've got a decent amount of money. And so what you do is you sell your house and you buy an RV. And you fucking road trip it across America and go to interesting places. I would love to do that. I've seen a lot of America. I've been all over, but I haven't seen nearly, you know, all of it. I would love to do that. Again, as long as the RV's like big enough and comfortable enough that, you know, you don't feel cooped, you know, you're not like bouncing off the walls after a couple of weeks, I'd be all over that. What else am I doing right now? What's my current situation? Let me go sell some of this shit and put some stuff in storage. A couple of boring tasks, but they need to get done. Yeah, I would love to do that. It would be so fun. Should go on the web and look at the high end, because I wouldn't do it in like if you're gonna do it right. I wouldn't do it in a shitty RV. I would get a really blinged out, ridiculous one. Absolutely. The thing about it is, though, when you say, okay, so Honeybee, when you say lived on the road, that sounds very romantic and very cool, like the open road and all that. But what you really mean is, though, you're living in RV parks, right? Those RVs, you can only really park them in those big RV parks. And so you're going to spend a lot of time hanging out with other RV families and RV people, right? Which is not necessarily a bad thing. But you know that's basically where you're going to be when you're parked. You know, when you're not actually on the road, wherever you roll into, you're going to be in an RV park. And I guess what you see with a lot of people is they bring a car with them, like they're towing like a car behind them on the RV, so that once the RV is like situated, you can get in the car and drive into town or whatever, which seems like a smart way to do it. I don't know what those RV parks are like. I feel like by necessity you're going to end up like hanging out with other RV families and go, oh, you know, you want to come over and have a cookout or whatever, or we'll come over to your fucking RV. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I do. I don't know. Like I come across as like as an unsociable person, but I don't know. I could do that. It depends on the family, who the other people are. We met some of the coolest, most interesting people. There are places to park on public lands if you have a generator. Okay. I mean, again, like I said, I'm not opposed to the RV park idea. I don't know what is it. It's basically like a campsite. Like, do you basically just? I mean, I know they have like little shops and things there where you can go and get your groceries or supplies and like necessities, toilet paper and things that you might need. But like, do they just leave you to kind of fend for yourself socially, or do these RV parks have like activities and like things to do? Like, do they try to like give you things to do, or do you just kind of figure it out for yourself? Is it just basically just a big parking lot? I don't know. It's a world that I know very, very little about. Gary, you are slaying it with that Christmas sweater. Thank you. It took me. I don't know why it took me a while. Somehow the neck got pulled out. Really, look at this big floppy neck. I don't know how that happened. But yes, my Mario Christmas sweater. Look at him. It's me. Let's go. You can visit others, but people aren't really overly pushy and in your face. And lots of those people are very nature lovers. And everyone... What do you mean? You don't mean like naturists, do you? Like fucking nudists. I'm not doing that. Everyone is more excited about going out and adventuring and then coming back to camp at night. Okay. So, I mean, you do kind of need... I think you do kind of need to tow a car with you, right? So that you can... So that you have a vehicle you can actually drive into town or whatever once you've got the RV situated. I feel like that's... You kind of have to do it that way. Go get that snowflake. He said, I didn't jump to. He said people are very, very nature, and he said it in quote unquote nature, like it was a euphemism. You know, it's I can't remember in English if you're called like a naturist or something like that, or it's another word for being a nudist. I think it's like naturist or something like that, and that's one I saw, like, quote unquote nature lovers. I was like, what does that mean? There's a great, I wouldn't say great necessarily, but there's a great old English comedy movie called Carry On Camping, and they made many, many, many of these carry-on movies. These kind of bawdy. Naturalist? No, a naturalist is like someone who actually studies nature. Isn't it? It's naturist. Yeah, naturist is someone who likes to get naked. Naturalist, I think, is someone who actually studies nature. I think that's the difference. I think that's. I think I'm right. I may not be, but I think I am. Yeah, so in this movie Carry On Camping, they made in the 60s they made this. There was a very, very popular series of English comedy feature films called the Carry On films. It was like Carry On Camping, Carry On Doctor, Carry On this and that, and they all had a different theme to them. Some were set in like different historical time periods. Some were set in contemporary England, in the 1960s. But it was always the same cast. And they just all played different parts in every movie. They were back in the news recently because Barbara Windsor. Naturism. There you go. Naturism. That's the end. If someone says to you, "I'm into naturism," that's a nudist. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Just know what you're dealing with. Know what you're getting into. Some of the high-end RVs have a space inside them for the car. That's what I was thinking about. Like the idea of one of those, those boats, those like luxury super yachts that are so fucking fancy. There's actually like a space to park another boat inside of it. Another smaller boat. I kind of love that. And yeah, the idea of an RV doing that. So you're not towing the car behind you, but it's actually kind of like docked inside of it. Like fucking Knight Rider. Remember when Michael Knight would dock Kit into the flag truck that would drive on the road, and they would have their secret meetings in the back of the truck, and then he would like pull out again. That's the scenario that I'm looking for. Anyway, in these Carry On films, there's a famous one called Carry On Camping, and this was all back in the news recently because a very famous British actress by the name of Barbara Windsor, who most people would know from the British soap opera EastEnders. But prior to that was very famous for being in these Carry On films. Carry On Camping is like one of the most famous ones, and the basic plot of it is very silly. It's these two guys who have been they both have these girlfriends that have been dating, and they're like desperately trying to like get to the point in the relationship where they can like, you know, sleep with them, but like it's the 60s and these girls are like very conservative and you know, so you know they don't want to rush it, but these guys are like kind of impatient and horny, and it's all very like these films have not aged well. It's like the product of a different kind of, you know, social generation, social attitudes towards sex and stuff like that. And these films were frankly very sexist, but you know, kind of bawdy and funny in their own way. But again, they haven't aged well. They don't really show them anymore because, you know, a lot of people I think would be offended by them now. But these kind of like, you know, very kind of very goofy slapstick kind of sex comedies. It's a very particularly British genre. I don't think there's like an American analog for it at all. Anyway, the basic plot was that these two idiots, these two guys, that were trying to get their girlfriends, you know, to kind of, you know, go all the way with them, or however you want to describe it, I don't know. They booked them into this holiday camp, like a campsite where they could go on holiday together. But they were excited about it because it was a nudist colony. It was a nudist camp. They had seen this film about a nudist camp, and they were like, oh. And again, this just gives you an illustration of like just how fucking stupid the film was. And the characters in the film were. They thought, oh, if we can get these girls to go to this nudist colony and we all get naked, you know, maybe they'll sleep with us. It was so dumb. But then, so they managed to kind of like get these girls to go along with them without telling them it's a nudist colony, thinking, oh, you know, we'll surprise them when we get there. You know, really kind of gross when you think about it. But then when they actually get there, they've somehow fucked up. And like, I guess there was another camp that had the same name as the nudist camp. And it's not, in fact, a nudist camp. It's just a regular campsite where people are, you know, just doing normal things. And the two guys are like really upset about it, but the girlfriends love it. They're like, oh, this is actually quite nice. Let's stay here. And you know, hilarity ensues basically. Rosemary Media. Hello, Blessius, the partnered, the verified, the checkmarked. Blessius has also joined us in the chat. Thank you very much for coming by. I've got about 10 more minutes of playing this, and then I need to take a quick break. And I'll be back at 12 playing some Among Us with some fancy people. Ooh, I noticed that there was a Tweety bird. Okay. Okay, all right. Message. Grab another snowflake. Blessius. Wait, is that Blessing? Is that kind of funny, Blessing? I'm not familiar with his Twitch channel. Is that The Blessing? I don't know. Or is that someone else? Oh, is there a Thinky Villager? Does that mean they're going to leave? Where was that Thinky Villager just now? Oh, okay. Oh, look. Oh, is Bud going to leave? Oh. What's he got here? I'll buy something off you. Okay, not that Blessing, but I'm sure you're also a very nice Blessing. Okay, got that done. Okay, let's get some stuff put away. Looks like I got a lot of new items here. Alright, get some stuff into storage. I often find, like, the most mundane tasks in this game, just, like, putting stuff in storage and, like, organizing your inventory to be some of the most therapeutic stuff. Like, one of my favorite parts of a video game, I used to play The Division a lot in Division 2. And, like, one of my favorite parts of that game and games like it is, like, you know, coming back, like, from a hard mission or whatever, when you've, like, been shooting people and done, like, a 3-hour raid and you've done all this amazing stuff, is just coming back to the base, and just spending like, before you log off, spending like the last hour of your gaming set. Tell me if this is just me, but like spending like that last hour of your gaming session before you log off for the night, just, oh shit, I didn't mean to drop that. Just put away. There we go. Just like organize, like checking out what you got. Like, okay, let's sort through. Like, it's almost like coming back from like trick or treating, like sorting through all the candy that you got. It's like let's check out all the new guns and armor and other goodies that I all the shit that I looted from the mission, and just sorting it out and like upgrading your shit and going, is this better than that? And just kind of getting all your shit ready together for like the next session. And just selling a bunch of stuff, dismantling stuff, and just like just getting everything like organized for like the next time that you play, and going, oh, I've improved that, and I've upgraded this, and I've crafted the other thing. I just really enjoyed, like, I always enjoy that part of the game, just like chilling out, back in this, you come back from a dangerous mission, but now you're back in the safety of the base, and you can kind of do some stuff. Leah says, I just got an illuminated snowflake DIY. My goodness, that sounds very cool. I like that. All right. Could we possibly get a hit on this last fossil here? That would be insane if that were the case. I don't believe that's possible, but let's see. Okay, I'm glad to know it's not just me, that if you're playing Elder Scrolls Online or Destiny or WoW, that... I definitely used to do it with WoW. It's been a long time, though. Okay. I've got a little chat request. This is going to be I guarantee this is an unbanned request. Yeah, review unbanned requests. Let's see. I've got a little chat request. This is going to be I guarantee this is an unbanned request. Yeah, review unbanned requests. Let's see. I've got a little chat. Why is that request. Playing back? Like that? I guarantee this is an unbanned request. Yeah, review unbanned requests. Let's see. Why is that playing over and over? That's weird. Why is that playing back? What is going on? What just happened? Yeah, review unbanned request. Oh, I know why. I know why. Playing over and over. Hold on, bear with me. What is going on? What just happened? Oh, I know why. I know why. Playing over and over. Hold on, bear with me. What is going on? What just happened? Oh, I know why. I know why. Playing over and over. Hold on, bear with me. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I know why. I know why. Playing over and over. Hold on, bear with me. It's creepy. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I know why. I know why. Hold on, bear with me. It's creepy. I don't know what happened. Why is it still happening? Oh, I know. Oh, when I went to review ban requests, it created something weird. It just, I don't know why it did that. That was really weird. Only by refreshing the chat in Streamlabs did it end. Why? It was something, yeah, I don't know, going into like mod view, somehow started pulling, like, replaying the audio. I don't know what that was. That was really bizarre. I didn't like it. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm gonna... Reviewing on ban requests is weird. It's like so many people... It's like often like... Because they show you the comment that got them banned. And it was often something really bad. And then it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Please unban me. I'm like, no. I fucking banned you for a reason. Like, just, crawling back here and apologizing is not gonna, make that any better. Go fuck yourself. I just... And the annoying thing, I don't know why it does this, but like when you have to process the unban request and like deny it, like it actually sends a thing back to them saying your unban request has been denied. So like it really rubs their nose in it. Maybe that's how it should be. I don't know. Let's wrap this up here. Finish that up. I didn't even see what the unban request was because the echo thing made me just want to quit out of there and get it over with. After I end the stream, I'm going to go back and take another look at it. Yeah, it's dumb. If you're banned, you're banned. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Please do come back in just about 30 minutes. As you can see, FN4 Charity is... FN Funny is the name of Sandeep's Twitch channel. And as Kamadi just kindly did, if you type donate into the chat, !donate, it will take you to the page where you can, as you can see, they're underway now. When they noticed about an hour ago when we started the stream, Sandeep had only raised about $95, was like just a couple of donations to get the ball rolling. Now he's up to 1,140 already, on the way to a $5,000 goal. Anonymous, the most recent donation, Anonymous, donated $500. That's amazing. That's really, really cool. So I have a feeling that Sandeep will easily be hitting his $5,000 goal. So I'm gonna step away for about 30 minutes, but I will be right back at 12 with some more Pro Celebrity Among Us. We're gonna play for 2 hours, and then after that, I believe there's some kind of writers panel, writers discussion, or something like that. I am going to raid you over to my good friend. Well, maybe I should send you. Let's see what is happening over on the Effin' Funny.
Hello.
Oh, is the stand? Oh, the stand is on CBS All Access now. I guess I should check that out. I paid for a subscription to CBS All Access. For the Star Trek stuff, but but then I hardly ever watched any of it. But maybe I don't know, is the new stand any good? I haven't seen it's got James Marsden in it, who I like a lot. I love James Marsden. I'll watch him in anything. I wonder if it's good. It says now streaming. I wonder if it's good. I'm going to raid you over to Sandeep, because that's, that's the channel that I'm supporting today. Effin' Funny is the name of his channel. He's already got 1,300 people watching him. I'm going to send you over there right now, and you can stay on that channel for the Among Us game, or you can come back here. Either way, however you want to do it. I'll be back here in 30 minutes, and I will see you then. I will post this to YouTube. There will be a VOD posted to YouTube of Animal Crossing Mornings very shortly. But for right now, I'm going to please go over, let Sandeep know that I sent you. I'm going to go hang out there for just a minute on the other side in the chat. I will see you there.